Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for February 20th through the 26th, 2023. This is for Libra, last shuffle coming up here. Libra, we are still slated to resume daily readings on either April 3rd or the 10th. This is the third week of weeklies. We have a few more to go. I'm super excited. Let's do this, okay? Happy success and family. Very nice energy. I've been seeing a lot of love for the week coming up for everybody. Like love is coming up. Ace of Pentacles hit the ground. Seven of Pentacles is flipping out now. So this looks like you're going to successfully work out whatever kinks there are when it comes to family. Your family either too is going to be working out some things. You're going to be very successful. You won't even have to do much in order for success to come to you. If there's anything that you're concerned about, and I say that because Two of Swords, right? Two of Swords usually is typically represented by Libra, but Queen of Wands would be fiery energy. But however this goes, this looks like a person who is undecided about something, and you have success no matter what in that situation. It may be like you feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I'm not really sure which is the right direction to go into. You're gonna, especially if there are conflicts, you're gonna be able to work them out. These are old conflicts, not something new, not something that's being introduced this week. These are things that have been occurring already. Something that you're coming into the week with. That's what this shows. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, working through them, right? You're gonna find a really a solid solution. You have many different opportunities that like all of them are good however you resolve. So spirit's telling you that whatever the problems are that you're coming into the week with, especially as it pertains to family, it's going to work out no matter what. Happy success with Two of Swords. That's like you say, oh, darned if I do, darned if I don't. Spirit's like, it doesn't matter if you act or don't act. We're working this out. Especially if you in your mind are saying, I need a solution, but I'm very conflicted on what to do about this pre-existing issue, whatever it is. It's gonna be worked out. But the key is mentally saying, I want this successfully brought to a close. And now the key period is the mentality, your mentality, how you're looking at the situation. Family with Ten of Pentacles and Death tells me, though, off the top here, you got to excuse me there. I couldn't catch my breath for some reason. So family energy would say that your reputation is changing. Like they look at you differently. They don't see you the same. How they may see you now as independent. Before, they probably saw you as a person who was very, very codependent on the situation, codependent on them, that you needed them or relied on them to do certain things or to make certain decisions here. They may see you as someone who, they did see you that way. This looks like that your reputation is changing within the family dynamic or unit, that now they're seeing you as a very independent individual, that you're doing, you're blazing a trail. You are in contrast at this point. This week is a serious contrast to who you used to be. You are showing up very independent, very confident, especially if you keep in mind that success is the only freaking option for you. Okay? Keep that in mind. That's the only option. I'm just torn between one successful thing and another. Not darned if I do, darned if I don't. That negative thinking will probably put you in a place where you're always going to have to be fixing something. Spirit doesn't want you there. Loss, but I love this. Ten of Wands and King of Wands. The loss in this situation is overwhelming obligation. Everything that you do is for the betterment of other people. That's what you're losing. That's what you seem to be known for, is that you do everything for the betterment of either your family or other people involved. That hardly ever are you doing something for your own betterment here. And so the loss is this. No, the obstacles, the obligation. I mean, of course, let's say you're a parent, you still have to take care of your children. However, now it's more understood that you can't take care of them if you're not happy. There's nothing worse, nothing more toxic than to be unhappy trying to give your all to people or your dependents or your children or something. Nothing worse, because all they see is that mom or dad doesn't have a life of their own. They live for me. It creates a sense of entitlement too. It's like you're an example, you're a guide, right? And I only bring that up just simply as an example because that's the imagery that I'm seeing, is that you are needing to start, you need to be known for something different now. So the loss is that reputation that Libra just is just self-giving, just everything they ever had, right? All of me is all of you kind of energy. Now you're saying, they're saying here that you're able to make a very decisive, take a decisive stance once these things are removed. Okay, so the middle of the week you may find that some of the obligation and responsibilities that were like laid on your back are being eliminated one by one, and you have a great achievement towards the end of the week. Three of Swords and Judgment. The Three of Swords and Judgment is very interesting as well because it shows that, ooh, gosh, there, you're really leaving behind something. Three of Swords a lot of times is like, every time I think about this, it makes me sad. But it also is about healing something. Look, like you think about it, you're making sure that you're going through the motions, picking through each sword, and actually healing it. Like okay, I get it. I was doing that. I was doing that. I was doing that. Or sometimes it could be about abandoning things so that you could free yourself of an addiction, or abandoning things that you were very codependent on for, like, to become a healthier, independent individual. So the great achievement is that you're making a final decision about it. Like, I really need to not be always disappointing myself for the sake of everyone else, right? That doesn't make anyone happy, no matter what anyone says. Sometimes being a little selfish is healthy. Selfish is, they have negative connotations to it, simply because most people that think of selfishness thinks of things that are very damaging that a person does, that is to the detriment of others. Sometimes being selfish is going to get a freaking ice cream by yourself for your mental health. Like, I may say you have a house full of children and a house full of people, and it's like you can't even buy one without buying one for everyone. What? Okay, we'll spend $1 versus 20, and that would actually help to heal you. Then you have to rush back and get it there before it melts, and it's like, just do something for you, for once, right? So the great achievement is that you are sacrificing something that has been kind of weighing you down and making you sad every time you think about it, in order for you to be happy. So the end of the week, there seems to be some sort of lightening of a load, right? And the lightening of a load is going to change your reputation with your family. So now you are looked at as more of an independent individual, but not in the sense of like, screw the family, but more in a sense of like, okay, we don't have to worry about Libra. We don't have to keep going to Libra like, did you eat yet? Did you do this or something? That may be an energy that's here, that they're worried about you. I'm not necessarily seeing a worry more than I'm seeing that you don't want them to start getting used to you acting this way. This creates an entitlement that's hard to break when you're around your family or friends or whatever. You don't want people to start depending on you in that way, where it's like, well, I know that Libra would do anything for me. Well, you could still do anything for someone and still fill yourself up, so that you still have more to give. So they say there's a new opportunity. Every single option is great. Every single option. They say, as long as you keep in mind that you are saying, I'm going to be successful in overcoming my obstacles. You need to keep that in mind throughout the entire week. That's your mind state. All right. That's necessary. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio. You could be a Libra Scorpio cusp. We have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius as well. So you could be dealing with any of those signs, or they could be in your chart. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.